There is an elephant in the room to address here, Isaac. For those that have watched the previous session, and that is this place has come along, man.
Yeah, so
beautifully, I might add.
We haven't really made too much progress, Nick, over the course of the last 2 streams.
No,
and so I figured that I'd try and give the whole series a bit of a kick up the butt, Nick. So I spent quite a bit of time between streams filling in the first floor of the new base here. I also reorganized, Nick, all of our crates, so now everything important is in here.
Lovely, Isaac. Absolutely lovely. I went straight to the other chest to dump some crap in, and I was like, yeah, this is appropriate.
Yeah, it's
another chest. There's so much
very
garbage
other
in here, man, honestly.
You're telling me, man. I also condensed down, Nick, our previous monstrosity into a surprisingly compact system over here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. This is,
I know, right?
This is the difference between the first ever computer and then a computer from maybe the mid-90s where they've shrunk it down. Oh, the previous version of this used to be the size of a whole building, but now it's just the size of a room.
Now it fits in your pocket. Yeah, exactly, man. So now, we drop gold chunks in the top. They get ground down by the little millstone in the middle there to a funnel. They then get fed on through into the open crate, drop down into the eye of the storm, Nick, from the fan, and then pushed along. And they are timed perfectly, Nick. There is pinpoint precision involved. Watch, zoom up to fine zoom in, Nick, on that piece of gold. And watch the precision.
I'm doing it. I'm going to go no GUI too. Holy
Look
moly.
at that.
Talk about freaking, tolerances.
Perfectly.
Now. Wow, very impressive, Isaac.
I know, right?
Oh, so this is where all the metal is.
Yeah. I did have to do a little bit of jankiness in the back to get that fan embedded in the wall quite nicely.
Oh, this isn't too bad, though. This is
It protrudes a little bit. We might have to make a bit of a chimney or something to hide it.
Yeah, it's almost like an external, elevator shaft. Or, when you see an external air conditioning
I was
pipe
just going to say, you see the aircon units outside with the big pipes.
Yeah, that's what that is. I like it, actually. It matches the factory vibe. It's good.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, Nick, that the first thing I want to work on is getting a crafter from RFTools so that we can start auto-crafting these nuggets into ingots. Right?
That would be good. Crafter tier 1, RFTools utility.
Yeah. While I do that, Nick, do you want to generate some kind of power?
Ooh, yeah,
that's
I'm going to need some power, aren't we?
Shaft-based? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, we do have a mod, Nick. If you type in the @ sign, and then POWAH.
Oh, my goodness.
We do have a mod called Power.
Player transmitters? What on earth?
The Fernator is the first step in this process. That's one of the, so you'll see there's a starter, a basic, a hardened, a blazing, an iotic, a spirited, and a nitro. Those are the 7 tiers.
Yeah.
The Fernator takes fuel, any fuel, and turns it into power.
Right.
So that's a basic one. There's also a magmator, which will take lava and make it into power. A thermogenerator that takes heat from below and water to cool it and produces power, Nick. There's a freaking nuclear reactor we can make with uranium eventually. Yeah, there's even an energy hopper. I don't even know how that works, but they exist.
I don't know what that is, Isaac, but I want it. It looks cool. It looks futuristic. These energy discharges as well. They look like vending machines, Isaac. They're going to vend me some freaking jungle juice or energy or something like that.
Jungle juice. So yeah, if you want to look at making a basic tier or maybe a basic Fernator or a magmator or something along those lines.
Yeah, let's do it. So a Fernator is fuel.
Yes.
A thermogenerator is those hip new power systems where they take the heat out of the center of the earth, Isaac, and
a geothermal generator.
Like a geothermal generator, yeah. I mean,
those are definitely hip and new.
Yeah, you got one, Isaac. Yeah.
Those are, I like
to imagine people have these boilers and it's just got this drill that just goes down into the ground and then down into the center of the earth, that they're just
People do that. There's a new kind of boiler, a more of an eco-friendly, non-natural gas boiler, right? Where they use the heat differential of the outdoors. You build a big old tank or something underground, and then they it might be a heater, or it might be a cooler, one of the two. But there's I think they could do it both ways. But there are these big systems. I think you can use it to cool or you can use it to heat. But they're generate heat from under the earth and use that to heat your room, and then you like pump out the coldness back outside. There's some janky stuff.
Yes, it's a bit mad, isn't it? All these. I wish I had that, Isaac. And honestly, I've made the switch. Well, I've not made the switch, but I moved into a place with electric heating for the first ever time. And I can confirm that using just raw electricity to heat a whole place, Isaac, is horrendously inefficient and expensive.
What, real quick, what do we class as raw electricity?
Not gas, basically. Not gas, and not the drill to the center of the earth.
I'm picturing you walking into a room holding like little lightning bolts, and you throw them.
This, like ball of like lights, right? Like, yeah, I'm gonna heat my home with this, baby.
Going to the store. Can I get some raw electricity, please? Do you have any?
Yeah, how much would you like? I'd be like, oh yeah, give me 300 units. Then I pull out this glowing ball, Isaac.
What's the unit measure of raw electricity?
Ooh, I don't want it to be something accurate like joules. I want it to be like power units, Isaac. We'll go off the name of this mod.
PUs, but with the silly little U's, right? That are like micro or whatever it is, whatever it's supposed to mean.
Yeah, like micro with the U that got a bit excited, right, and grew a massive tail.
Exactly.
Are you okay here, Isaac? I mean,
I just upgraded our regular crafting table to a crafting station, Nick.
I see.
Station.
I was wondering about your placements there. Yeah. So I'm just making. Don't worry about me. I'm just making some dielectric paste, Isaac. It must really hate electricity. It's like dielectric. I'm like, oh god, like this mod is to do with power generation. I'm like,
does die mean two?
It does, yeah.
Yeah. So what's the deal there? Did somebody is that one of those situations where somebody misread a B and it's just kind of caught on?
God, the worst bit is that I've learned this. Like I've learned what dielectric is at university, but I'm not going to pretend to like know like what any of that is, Isaac.
Right. Like it feels like it's obviously the word bi, like bidirectional or whatever, it means two, right? And so it feels like somebody wrote down the word B, I, somebody else misread the badly written B as a D and just assumed and started using it, and then it's cottoned on, Nick, and so now, everyone's rocking dielectrical and bielectrical in the same sentences.
It's a bit like Die Hard, isn't it, Isaac? Like maybe is it? Maybe it was meant to be called Buy Hard.
Maybe, yeah.
They got it wrong. Accidentally called it Die Hard. Like, well, at least it sticks now. We got to stick with it. So much for Buy Hard.
Buy Hard.
Actually meant to be a shopping, like a commercial day, Isaac. Like, welcome to Buy Hard. Yeah.
Buy Hard.
But then they got it wrong. And then named it Die Hard. And that's exactly what I like to think happened with bielectric and dielectric.
Yeah, it checks out, man. There's a lot of stuff like that, though. Like a lot of situations where like new versions of words just come along because people misread old versions, right?
Yeah, like that's why we've got the English language we've got today, isn't it? Like
the horrendous mess that is the current English language.
Yeah, like so many words like people just stopped saying it the way they used to say it. Yeah. And then just started saying it a lot more simply, if you will. Which is why we've got the much, much nicer English language we have today, as opposed to the quite horrendously complicated English language that we used to have.
Yeah, it still needs simplifying, man. There's still too much nonsense.
And that's what I was just about to say, man. Like, imagine this is simple. It's not simple at all. Imagine how it used to be. Like, no wonder, England was so powerful back in the day, like controlled so much of the world. Because they used to go to places, people didn't know what the hell they were on about. And the language is so hard to learn.
You think they were just like throwing contracts at people and getting them to sign them, and then people were just like, I don't understand?
Yeah. It's like when you agree to terms and conditions, Isaac, right? You just kind of sign on the dotted line without reading it.
Yeah.
And so we agreed to let you just do everything and take over and stuff. And, and then before you know it, freaking there you go. Tiny little island, global control. Awful, Isaac. Awful.
Checks out, man. How's it going over there, man? On power, by the way.
It's going good. So I'm making this. Well, I'm making one of these two, either furnators or thermogenerators. So I'm getting the Well, I'm actually working towards a thermo generator. I'm making a dielectric casing, Isaac.
I did spend, I spent a few minutes, putting signs on these crates and whatnot, Nick. However, I have since learned that if you put these crates next to the crafting station, so if you go to the middle of the room, Nick, where the new crafting station resides.
Does it connect, Isaac?
It connects. And even better than that, you can shift-click in recipes and it will pull the items from the adjacent crates.
Perfect about crates as well for this.
Yeah.
Isaac.
And you've got tabs on the left, man. You can see all the stuff you've got.
I feel like I'm in Google Chrome.
I know.
Minecraft. Jeez.
I maybe should have embedded this in the ground, but this is fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Thermo generator. That's what I want.
Okay. So I have the I'm my end of the bargain has been held up.
I need 2 iron, Isaac. We've got some nuggets
7.
here.
Here you go.
You got
Here's
some
7
iron?
ingots.
Cheers, man. Thank you. I need to make some iron bars, Isaac. Somehow, I don't know. That's what geothermal generators need these days.
So you're going with the geothermal one, right?
Yeah.
The one that takes heat from the core of its being.
The core of its being and just spits it out.
All right. In that case, Nick, I'm going to get us some... I'm going to get us a sink so that we can generate infinite water, because you do have to actively cool the thermo generator.
Okay, good. That is very good. I need more of these.
Do you have an English word in mind, Nick, that you would change or get rid of if you were in charge? Would you suddenly begin strictly enforcing the I before E except after C rule?
Yeah, I mean, the I before. I mean, I was. You know what, Isaac? I was actually thinking of that when you were saying that. I was thinking, God, I hate the I before E except after C rule, because it's so
it's not
wrong.
a rule. Yeah,
it's not correct. Freaking Michael, I got Michael Jackson to blame for this, man. Honestly, oh my goodness me, terrible. What are you doing? Confusing everyone. The amount of times I've spelt weird wrong, right?
Exactly,
because I believe Michael Jackson. And he lied to me, Isaac. He lied to me.
I don't even know why it's a rule. What words have... I'm assuming there are some words. But, I find most of the time when I go to type a word that has, I, E's, and C's in them, it's never the I before the E, right?
No, it's weird, Isaac, to go full circle. It's very weird.
Weird. It's not an I before an E.
God, yeah, it's not. It's just, even looking at that in the chat looks weird. I'm gonna have to make a trip, Isaac, to the Nether to make this thermo generator. I need blaze powder, unless you have any.
I do not have any. Is there not a way that we can make? Do you need blaze powder?
Let's have a little look.
Oh, you do need blaze powder. Yeah.
Yeah. Blaze rods, maybe.
I mean, you could have just made it a magmator, could you?
The problem is, Isaac, that I don't really look deeply into recipes before I start making something.
Yeah.
It was magmate. I mean,
the trouble is, you probably have to find a fortress.
Have we? Oh, yeah. I think did I see one, or am I just getting confused with a different series?
I don't recall seeing one.
Okay, hold on. At power. Let's have a look at the alternatives. Fernator. Oh yeah, I can make the Fernator.
Yeah, it's easy, right?
The Fernator's bloody freaking piece of cake, man.
Someone in the Twitch chat said, so question, what is the plural of octopus? I think it's actually octopuses.
Is it?
I think so. I think it's one of those that you'd think it was octopi or octopodes, but I think it's actually just octopuses. I think it's there are quite a few of those words that are just silly. You'd think that they abide by the cacti rule, but yeah, I don't think it counts, man.
See, it's not so much words in the English language that I'd change, Isaac, but it's general rules.
Sure.
That are stupid because they're not rules. Right, yeah, they're just scams, to be honest, Isaac. If I'm gonna be really brutally honest. Scams is what they are. Awful. Oh, here we go. It's got a freaking Fernator. Look at this dark mode. Is it starter? It's starter, yeah.
Could you maybe infuse it with a pumpkin spice latte and I can make it basic?
You want me to make it basic, Isaac?
I would love if you could make it basic.
Thanks.
I love basic, man. The more basic, the better for me.
Yeah, don't worry, Isaac. Got you covered.
I want it to be as basic as possible. Now, don't get me wrong. The thermo generator, I think, would definitely be the better power source if we can get it, because it doesn't require any active fueling.
Yeah, I thought so.
It's just like passive management, you know?
Yeah, I do love a bit of passive management. That'd be nice. I'll tell you what, let's get the show going. Let's get the start right with this Furnator, and then let's go after that. Once we've got power pumping,
okay,
let's go and let's get those blaze powders or those blaze rods, and then we can build on it. We go and just
it's quite possible there's some kind of like flower maybe in the Nether here that produces blaze powder maybe.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be very nice.
It's not looking like it's going to be that way. We could also, I know you made a Furnator, but we could have also made like a Magmator maybe and pumped lava from the Nether. That would have also been potentially viable.
We could do that as well. Yeah. How do we get it across? Like, how do we get the lava / power across in that case, though, Isaac? I mean, we just moved here. That's like saying, oh, we just built our first house in, England. Sorry, mate. We're going to move to the South Pole. Oh, come on. Just because there's more electricity in the South Pole.
I thought you were going to say move to the sun.
I mean, that's more accurate, isn't it? Yeah, check this out. Okay, I got the basic Furnator, Isaac. I put it down. It can always be moved.
Okay, cool. I'll come home real quick.
Oh, are you over there? Are you in?
Hello.
In the sun? Hey, man.
So you put the Furnator down over there. I need the power over here, my friend.
No worry, I got you. Here we go. Let's move it over.
Do we need a way of moving items as well, which we currently don't really have.
Oh, you want it right down there, right?
Well, yeah, I kind of want it hidden. Obviously, we could use power cables if we wanted to. But yeah, if we just throw some fuel into there.
Yeah, I've got some coal. Slap it in.
Yeah, slap that in there.
Okay, it says there's carbon in there, Isaac, because it wants to be a bit extra, and there's carbon.
Oh, coal. Yeah. So that's now generating 70 redstone flux per tick, which is being pumped into here. This might actually not be the best solution to this problem. The reason being that the crafter actually, Nick, hold on to your butt cheeks, man. I was going to say the reason being that the crafter only holds a certain number of recipes. You kind of want a block that can just like auto-craft, any item into its 3x3 counterpart, right?
Oh, like a compactor, right?
Yeah.
All right, it's like I like to call it a shover into her. Just shoves everything into each other.
Exactly.
Just makes it as compressed as possible. Compressor. That's the actual word I was looking for.
I wonder actually, does the compacting drawer work? The one from storage drawers?
I mean, I hope so. It's something as basic as nuggets, right, into ingots. You'd think it would work.
But then how do we get the ingots out of the drawer?
Oh, yeah, because it's kind of down.
We need some kind of extraction technology, some kind of suction. Some...
we don't have transfer nodes.
No extra utilities.
Do we have the swing?
The translocators.
That's it. Every time that I forget what a translocator is, I'll give you a description that you actually do get.
It's a completely different description every time. It's never the same description.
We don't have those either, unfortunately.
No, we don't.
Someone suggests we can use a tunnel/funnel from Create.
We have a funnel from Create over here, right? But is this capable of being filtered to pull? Because what we want, right, is we want all of our nuggets to go into one set of storage drawers. Even then, that's not going to work, right? Because you end up in a situation where you might have... Let's imagine you get 17 nuggets through, iron nuggets. That's going to make one iron ingot, but then leave you with 7 or 8 nuggets left, right? It's not going to make 2 iron ingots. And then that drawer is not going to be able to be usable for the next ingot batch that comes through. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So as soon as you get mismatches, you're in trouble.
Yeah, so I think that's a bad solution. I can make a higher tier crafter, which I think goes maybe up to 8 recipes, potentially.
Okay. And that should hopefully cover us, right? Because...
Well, I don't know. We might have more than 8 ingots, man.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
We have, a few of them. Also, why did we move into a place that has frogs?
Oh yeah, God, it does. It sounds like I'm visiting family in America, Isaac, and I'm like in their garden. Honestly, it's quite mad because I mean, my sound's turned down for myself enough, where it really is just in the background. But
horrible, man.
I kind of like it.
I hate it.
It provides like ambiance.
Ambiance.
You know what I mean?
You think that's a French word?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that ambiance. As long as you say it correctly, Isaac, or incorrectly enough, it becomes foreign, not English.
You put that French accent onto it, and it suddenly just works. Ambiance.
Do you reckon, like in France, if they say something in a really, really stereotypical, annoying British accent, it sounds like more sophisticated? Just like how when we say ambiance, it sounds more sophisticated. And do you reckon to them when we do that, they're like, that sounds so, and insert French equivalent to like Cockney or Essex. Or
I imagine
Brummie.
the answer is probably no.
Yeah, I mean, if we say ambiance, they're like, they're so techie. You know what I mean?
I don't
Maybe.
I don't know anybody who is French, Nick. But if I were to guess, I'd probably imagine that they too think that being the French voice sounds better.
I want to imagine that in France, where they're like, "Oh, should we go and get some croissants?" And then that sounds like to them that sounds like the equivalent of us saying it in a French accent. It sounds really sophisticated. That's what I want to imagine.
I like how you didn't pick something that's like from the UK. You picked something specifically French and chose to just say it wrong.
Yeah, that's how I like to imagine it, man. It's just it works. It works in every culture.
We'll have to poll our French viewers, man, and see if.
Please let us know. If you've not already like disliked and unsubscribed, please let us know.
Reported us to Twitch.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay, so you're hello, Crafted Tier. Okay, I recognise this, Isaac. I've seen this before. Crafted Tier 3.
So like we have, we can put our nuggets in now. Again, I don't think there are enough slots here. We can also do with a faster hopper. This hopper's not very fast, but you'll see as soon as 9 nuggets end up in there, they get crafted into ingots.
Yes,
and it does work.
Nice. Very.
However,
good.
We do just extract from this thing.
Yes, we do. So,
yeah, we do have a mod called Pretty Pipes installed.
Ooh.
Now, don't get your hopes up. They are not pretty.
Oh, my God. I mean, even
they're just pipes.
Pipe. God, it is. It's just at least it's what you get, isn't it? What you see is what you get. It's just a pipe.
Yeah, it is very much so just a pipe.
Wow, okay.
But we can make these, though. And then I think that there's like, you can make like an extraction module, a low extraction module, pulls items from adjacent inventories, filters and pull rates vary by tier. Higher tiers prevent oversending, which is something we all have to worry about in the modern age. Never want to oversend. You ever oversend text messages, Nick?
Yeah, I'm one of those annoying people that fits one sentence into like 7 messages. So I'm like, hi, send, how, send, are, send, you, send. Obviously not that bad.
Yeah, I understand.
My brain is like, I press enter as my brain fires. I don't compose an email, right? And then press send on message. Unless it's to you.
I'm not going to lie, I hate it.
Yeah, I know you. Maybe I'll stop doing it, but I'll keep that in mind. I'll be like, hey, send, Isaac, send. See your phone will be like, bling, 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 bling.
I just prefer one message. People do it all the time. I'll be texting with somebody and they'll do that. It's not uncommon where they'll like send the first half of a sentence. I don't know if it's like them thinking like that's what he, give him a bit to start with. He can start reading that while I work on the next bit. Like, and then I just don't understand the logic though.
It's like chapters, right?
Yeah, just send me the whole message. Like
chapter 2. Sit there twiddling your thumbs. Oh, yeah.
I'm very much so like at least I like to think I'm more of a build a paragraph and just send it kind of guy.
Mm-hmm. That's fair enough, man. That's fair.
I think many a time I've ended my message to you with an apology for the wall of text. It's just sorry, Nick.
If you are commenting though on YouTube, then feel free to
to do
break
it in
up.
batches.
It's better for us. Feel free to one word per comment. However you may feel.
Okay, so I have these quote unquote pretty pipes here, Nick.
Oh, okay, interesting. Here we go. Let's have.
So I think
how gorgeous are they? Are they gorgeous?
They're just. I mean,
here we go. I mean, I did see the preview, Isaac.
Yeah, they're just pipes.
Ooh, yeah.
So I think if I take my low extraction module, I can right click it over here onto this pipe next to the crafter, and then if I move, we put a chest. I guess we'll put it in the floor, right?
Yeah.
Like this.
Perfect.
Yeah, look at that.
There we go. Oh,
the ingots. You can see them moving through the pipes, which does look quite nice, actually.
I'm thinking. So this is good because I know that the crafted tier 3 can only take 8 ingots.
8 recipes, yeah.
As these filter through, you'd hope that there's not 8 ingots at any given time. And even if there is, as soon as you get 9 nuggets from a different ingot, it will get sent to this chest and that will free up a slot.
Yeah, but you have to change the slots though.
Oh, so this
is I've had to manually program the yeah.
Oh, I see.
So the trouble is the list that we currently have here doesn't have tin or silver on it.
Right.
So that's going to be problematic.
Yeah. I mean, unless we use more pretty pipes to take out of the hopper and then put that into multiple crafted tier 3s and then filter them, if that's something you have to do. But that sounds
like
pretty complicated, man. Yeah, God.
Low extraction, medium, because you can filter, and you can also speed as well. That's definitely doable. We could also as well make this look different in that I wouldn't be opposed to having pretty pipes running across the base, with items inside of them. Yeah,
I'd be into that. It almost works quite nicely on the ledge here.
Yeah, I think so.
They're so pretty, aren't they?
They do connect to the wall, which is actually quite a nice touch.
Yeah, it is. That's so pretty. Thanks, pretty pipes.
They don't just they kind of float at this point, but yeah, they do connect.
I want it to be ultra realistic. If you build it out enough, it starts sagging towards the ground. If it was really pretty, you'd code that in, devs.
So okay. I'm thinking here because we do have a problem, and that problem is the lack of craftability, right? So you are correct in that we could use filter modules to have everything going to this hopper, and then have and maybe have that hopper go down to a chest, right? Maybe have a chest where the crafter is, and then have one pretty pipe on the left that pulls to one crafter and filters for the first 8 ingots, and then another one that pulls on the right that filters to go to the other ingots, the other chest.
Yeah.
Sure. Do you want to try then, Nick, and make a low filter module?
A low filter module.
If you go to @pretty pipes.
There we go. @pretty pipes.
It's the one with the green question mark and the chest. There are 3 tiers: there's low, medium, and high.
Oh, hold on a second. I'm only seeing 4 things. Let me go.
Just @pretty is what I've got.
@pretty. The one with the question mark, low filter module. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh,
that's the one.
I've
given you the blank modules.
Thank you.
So the rest is actually very, very easy.
Cool. I've got the low filter module, Isaac.
Right. Okay. I don't. I'm just thinking about how I want to do this because I think before the plan was to have this completely submerged, but I kind of like the idea of raising up our.
Let's put it on show,
products.
man.
Yeah, let's brag
put it
about
on show.
The problem is we have to get both power and items into these crafters, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think neither the power cables nor the energy pipes, nor the pretty pipes have covers. So it's how do we want to do this, right? Do we want to have...
Oh, okay, I see.
I also don't know if there's a way to kind of force disconnect this connection here.
On the side. Yeah, is there...
Yeah.
There is a pipe wrench from Pretty Pipes.
Yeah, I'm just about to make that.
That would be... If anything is going to work, it would be that. Right.
Yeah.
Here you go.
It works.
Oh,
Let's go.
Beautiful.
Okay, that's good. That's good. But yeah, I'm essentially thinking that we take the chest, or take a chest, I guess, at least, and put it... Oh, hold on. Please hold.
don't worry, I'm holding.
There we go. We put it like, here, right? And that's going to receive the nuggets
Yes.
from everything. Those nuggets are then filtered, specifically, depending on which crafter they need to go to, either into the left crafter or up into the right crafter. So we are going to need 2 filter modules, by the way. Also,
I'm going to make another one.
before you go make another one,
Hi.
if you could right-click that filter module onto the pipe where it touches the chest, not this one.
Sure. So like there.
I think if you now right-click on the pipe, you can see the low filter module.
Low filter module.
It only has 5 filter slots.
Oh. Do we need to make like a medium filter module?
That depends on whether or not we have more than 10 ingots to process total.
That's true. Because if it isn't, then it's not really a problem, is it?
Yeah.
Well, I'll make another low one because we're going to need another low one anyway.
Yeah, and you need the low one to make the medium one, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't you worry.
Okay, good. But yeah, the only trouble that could come here is like the fact that we're going to have, a bit of a hole where these pipes come up like this.
Yeah, like this.
I don't think there's like a facade that we can use.
Right.
Or like a cover. Or like a, whatever they're going to call it.
Yeah,
from
whatever
that
you
mod.
call it.
Yeah.
I suppose if we replace the dirt down there and the stone with more of these warped planks.
But then we're going to have energy pipes coming up directly under the crafter, so we can't cover that up either. Do you know what I mean?
No. Essentially, anything exposed, we just kind of you replace with warped planks, just so if you look down any of these crevasses,
yeah,
you see some. At least it looks the same.
Sure. And then what are you thinking in terms of like the big pipeline that's going to take? Where are we going to deposit our ores, our ingots once they're done? Where is this long pipe cable going to go?
Where does it actually go?
Yeah, the above ground pipe.
Yeah.
By the way, we have just to clarify, we have the resources to make 336 pretty pipes.
Okay, so we don't want to exceed 336.
So we're going to pump it back over to the farmhouse
And then take it back here, right? Just for to actually do anything useful with it. It's like a classic us efficiency.
Because you got to think, like, there's also the how we're going to get it out of these, right? Are we going to go one further up, or are we going to do like this and try and do some shenanigans where we disconnect the pipes? Do you know what I mean? Like that? Where you just kind of right click here?
I think that might have to do, to be honest.
Do you know, are we then doing it like this?
Yeah.
And pipelining it out that way?
Yeah.
Or do we, extract? We can't extract from the back because that would cover up the washer.
I was thinking the back, but then it would inhibit the glorious nugget system. So we might have to settle for that, Isaac, unless we pipe it out of the front. But then it might look a bit busy.
Yeah.
Quick Q. Do you have any iron by any chance?
No, but iron's currently being smelted, so the hopper is filling up with iron.
Oh, nice.
And it's actually it's in the chest. Yeah. So if you look down in the chest, not the hopper.
I'm good. Thanks,
okay.
man.
Cool.
Here we go. Okay, I want to make another iron nugget. Yeah. So my question was going to be: do we have like a plan for like a storage system? And if so, like what?
I mean, we have refined storage in the pack.
So refined storage.
We also have, access to storage drawers and whatnot that we can use initially if we don't want to go straight up. You can cover these pipes. Really, please do tell them if we can. I don't see an option for it. There is a pipe pressurizer.
I want to imagine that like blasts stuff across pipes, right?
Yeah, drastically increases item speed in the entire pipe network, requires FE or RF for each item transferred. So we could, if we do go far, we could put like a little pipe blaster right here.
Yeah.
So the items kind of slowly move over to this pipe and then boom,
Go on the roller coaster, like the turbo zone. For our items, I just want all the little. I want to imagine that all the little ingots are in there going, ooh, 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 ooh. It's like they're on a roller coaster and they're about to like hit the precipice before they drop down, and it just goes, shwing. That's what I want, Isaac. That's what I want.
Earlier, chat said you just right-click a block onto the pipe. No, it does not work. You can't cover these pipes by just right-clicking.
I see.
Chat seeming to think you can cover these up, but it doesn't seem like you can. At least not that way. There might be another way that I'm unaware of. What are you working on?
Well, I've just made the second pipe filter, Isaac, and I've put that down onto the other side.
Oh, beautiful. So they're both in.
They're both in. So now we can see if there are only 10 / less than 10 ingots.
I don't know, man.
No,
So like over here, we've got gold, iron, lead, copper, nickel, aluminum, osmium, and zinc. The two that I can think of are tin and silver. Those are the ones I can think of that we're missing.
Right.
You know, there could be more.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out, right? If there's any.
Yeah, as we start depositing things.
Like, leftovers. Then
So we can only do 5, right? There are 7 in here. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, there are 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, we already have 8. So we're going to have to take 3 out of here. So I'll take out like zinc, osmium, and aluminum. And we'll move those over to the new area. So aluminum, zinc, and osmium. Let me go and quickly teach this guy how to craft them. So I would love for you, if you could run like, if you can get that furnace down somewhere, and actually if you could make some, if you could make some energy cable from power, that would be grand.
Absolutely. Here we go. Energy cable. Oh.
Again, multiple tiers.
Oh yeah, look at this. Blazing, basic starter.
We just need one that can do 70 RF per tick.
70 RF per tick.
At least. And I think the basic one, like the starter one, can do 100, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say, does FE correlate directly to RF? I'm assuming it does. So here we go. Let's make some of these.
You can cover them in bits. Does that work?
Ooh.
Are they not like... I'll try using vanilla blocks to cover the pipes. I mean, even if that does work, that's not helpful.
No, yeah, that's,
because
yeah, it kind of goes against.
Yeah, no, even then that doesn't work. You can't right click the like cobblestone on there and cover it.
Yeah. Do you have the Fernator?
I do. It's right.
Cool.
Here, there you go.
Cheers, man. Do I have space for this? Yeah, I do. Okay, so now where do we place the Fernator? Yeah, we want to keep symmetry, don't we? It's a bit...
I mean, you could probably like this chest here
like
is going
in front.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like this is going away. You could put it like right here where this 2 deep hole is, maybe.
Yeah.
So it's like 1 block in front of the the hopper. I guess at some point in the future we're probably going to have a more centralized power system, right? So it probably doesn't matter for now, really, where you put it too much, just so long as it can power up. But yeah, if you just put it like,
I was going to say, do you have 1 warp plank?
No, but you can just put it on top of this clay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we can cover it up. Like, it covers up the whole thing anyway. Oh, no, I do have warp planks, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. There we go. Okay, so I'll bring this like this. And like that.
It's quite possible if this doesn't cover... Like, if the thing doesn't take up a whole block... No, that didn't work. Gosh. You know, I love chiseling bits, but at the same time, man, I dislike chiseling bits greatly.
Are you trying to like put a panel on and it can't really embed? And
I was thinking potentially there could be like if this pipe doesn't take up a block, you could maybe use chiseling bits to kind of build a very janky kind of thing around it.
I get you. Like those weird white plastic things that cover cables in like classrooms, right? Yeah, you know the one I'm on about?
Mm-hmm.
Like that cheap plastic rectangular frame that covers cables. But here, and like attempting to look like it matches, but it's quite clearly just a cover.
Oh gosh. God, I get hit. Oh, we need a bit bag, man.
Oh yeah, all those bit bags. Oh yeah, I've got a bit bag, Isaac. It's full of bits though, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem, right?
Yeah,
I don't think you can bit into this. Like, I don't think. I think it takes up the whole block, even though it doesn't look like it does.
I don't think it's worth it.
I think it would be worth it if it worked, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Which makes it even worse. So yeah, that's a no-go.
Sure.
Get this out of here.
Okay, let's check this. Any wastage? Guess it's all. These doing their things. So these are powered now.
Beautiful.
So
then also,
this...
we need to add nuggets to the filters. Right now, they're not filtered.
Of course.
Yeah. So, like for this one on the left, aluminum, osmium, and zinc. So if I grab the nugget version of each of those, down here we can right-click on the pipe with an empty hand, and we can put in osmium, zinc, and aluminum. And now if they're in that bottom chest, which I will, force them to be, that should extract up and into here, you would think, based on the laws of. Oh no, it needs a. We also need another low extraction module.
Oh right. For. Okay.
So I made one before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait. I'm so confused. Oh no, hold up. Oh. Okay. So the low extraction module, if you right click on the pipe at the bottom here.
Yeah, like the one that connecting to the
Yes. You'll see that there's the low extraction module and the low filter module. The low extraction module has a filter built into it.
Oh, I see.
So I think what we could do here, we have two options, I think. I think we could either have the low extraction module, I assume, let's imagine we have one pipe coming out of the chest using the low extraction module to extract. I think you can then have it split into two, but where it splits, I think you have one pipe on the left that has one filter and the other one that has another, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So only some items can go one way and only some can go the other way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like at the junction where it splits off.
I think that's where we would add the filters, yeah.
I see, okay.
Okay, we're trying yet another thing here. If you, Yep, no, that doesn't work either. People keep telling me ways I can cover these pipes that are universally incorrect. I appreciate the effort, chat. I really do. But no, people are saying, if you have the wrench in your offhand, you can right-click the pipes to cover them. That is not true. Does not work.
I see. Filter.
Wait.
Okay, that's...
Oh, chat.
Whoa.
Okay. So the chat had almost the right idea, but the wrong idea. So you have to have the block in your offhand, not the wrench. You have the wrench in your normal hand, the block in your offhand, then you right click and it puts it on. Okay. Wait, that's a whole new playing field here. In fairness,
that's interesting.
In fairness, if you hover over the wrench and press shift, it says places blocks in offhand as covers. Sneak to remove cover or pipe.
So classic case of read the manual.
Whoops.
Right.
So if I do this, Nick.
Is it?
Nick,
yeah, look at that.
Nick, what the hell is this?
Flush.
Get these energy cables under the freaking crafter, man.
Flush.
Why the hell is this here?
Would it work with these two?
No, but you're pulling that. Why would you not pull power from the bottom of the furnace and put it into the bottom of the crafters?
Oh, no, man. This is temporary, isn't it?
Horrible. No,
temporary.
Get rid of it.
It's temporary.
No, get rid of this
for
trash.
God's sake.
Jeez.
Right, get rid of this crap.
Oh,
Here we go.
You put so much work into something, and some people, some guys, jeez. Oh, all right. Where's my freaking Delabra? Here it is.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna try this split filter method.
All right.
And see if it works.
Here we go.
So I'm thinking that this should be empty. We'll take out the low filter module. We will disconnect this here and here. We're going to run pretty pipes down to the bottom. So my logic, chat, is that we put the extraction module, we're going to put a filter module in here. Oh, can you not do that? Oh. Restricts flow from pipes into adjacent inventories. Oh, so we put this up here. I see. Okay, I think I've cracked the code.
Is it working?
Yes? Question mark?
Oh well, this is it's filling up.
Oh no, hold on. It's filling up with the wrong stuff though. Hold on. I put the wrong module in the wrong slot. That's all. You put this in here. Okay. So, because that shouldn't be filling up with iron nuggets, right? It should be filling up with zinc, aluminum, and copper. Okay, so I think this is working because now all of the iron ingots are going to the right, which is correct. Zinc shouldn't be going there. Nickel, lead, gold, that should be. So hopefully, let's move. If I move zinc to the front, does the zinc go in the right way? Oh, it does, Nick. Okay, it's working. So
nice.
I was wrong again. The way it works, you put the filter in the pipe that connects to the final destination.
Right, so it connects to the crafter, not the chest.
Yes. So if you right click on the pipe next to the crafter on the left here, you'll see the filter for osmium, nickel, and zinc.
I see. Let me get an empty hand. Yeah. And then that's just it. It's just it goes on the other side, not the side next to the chest.
And you can. It looks like it prioritizes as well, because right now, this pipe here is filtered for these three, and then this pipe is filtered for basically nothing. There's no filter on here. So everything that's not those three is currently going to this crafter.
So you don't necessarily need the filter on both sides.
So we could do 5 crafts in this one and then 8 more in this one. So our current theoretical maximum is 13, right?
Yeah.
As opposed to the previously assumed theoretical maximum of
10.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have one more?
Right here. Oh, yeah, I got you. Here you go.
Beautiful.
Here.
So we would need 2 more extraction pipes if we were going to pull out of the 2 crafters.
Mm-hmm.
But then we also need a final destination for where these are going to go, right?
Yeah. So like a chest or storage drawers or RF.
Yeah.
RS, refined storage. Mm-hmm.
How janky do we want to go with this, man? Like,
I mean, are you going? I was going to suggest bringing it to the middle for now.
Maybe one more up. Because I mean, Nick, I want to bring you back. I want to bring you back in the mindset to when we first came over to the swamp. I was looking at, running through the video recently before it went out. And, the plan was very much so to build an ugly, dilapidated swamp factory.
I know.
Yeah. And more and more it's looking like a regal Victorian, like, freaking masterpiece, right?
Well, if someone didn't ask me to hide his power cables.
Well, I mean, there's a difference.
One step further towards it. You know what I'm going to do as well? I'm going to offset some stuff as well. Maybe
no, please.
I'm going to go to the Nether and get some nether wart. I'm going to freaking put it down, get some sewage going. Here we go.
How do you feel about this, man?
Well, this. I mean,
yeah. How do you feel about this?
What are we going to have on the other side is my first question. Because this, I was going to say this is going to be symmetrical, but it's probably not, because you do ingot smelting on one side, you do something else on the other side.
Yeah.
So I don't even know.
Could you make the 2 extraction modules, please?
The extraction modules, yeah, of course. Extraction modules.
Extraction modulinos. Modulinos. I mean, we could do all kinds of stuff, man. Like we obviously need to get, like, at some point we're probably going to get some kind of automated mining, right? And so we want to get things from the quarry or the auto miner into the chest up here to be processed. So there's going to have to be some kind of piping maybe coming off this guy right up here, like this. So we can have some jankiness, going wherever. Because I feel like a lot of the time, if you don't do jankiness like this, it can be very easy to leave a room like this empty, right?
Yeah. It's almost like you need to fill the space.
Yeah.
Don't you? You need to fill the space.
And I kind of dig this horrible pipe that goes along the middle of the room. It's tall enough to not be intrusive, but like low enough to where it's like, that could work.
Yeah, something. No, I like it. I'm just wondering, so...
what do you need, man?
So the iron... Yeah. Basically.
Iron should be in here. You'll see there's 18 in the bottom left, or 17.
Oh, that's where it is. Yeah,
that's the output slot.
Got it. That's kind of I assumed it's gone straight to the chest, but I guess that's what this is for, right?
Yes.
The extraction modules. So
we're going to be piping into this. Oh, and this is actually the right chest as well. Like this is it just so happens to be the right one.
Chest. Nice. So do I just stick a extraction module on here?
No. I think we maybe could have used a pull module maybe, but we need two. We need one on the top of the crafter, one on top of both crafters.
Yeah, I got it. Here we go. So one there, one here. So they're on.
Yeah. Now, you're going the wrong way, bud.
Oh, freaking oncoming traffic, man. Jeez.
I don't know if there's like a way to, oh gosh, whoa. If they're already going and you disconnect it, they just keep going, man. Look at that. They just pass through. Do you not see this?
I want to get rid of all of the pipes and just have like a weird magical floating ingot disaster. That's what I want.
We could put a filter on this one, right? Like you make another filter.
Ingots.
Well, no, we could put a filter on this one for like something rogue, right? Like warped planks.
So only something random can go in, and therefore nothing else will go in.
Yeah, and therefore everything coming out of here goes the correct way, right? And doesn't go back this way, which is alternatively. That would be ideal. Could you make another filter? Do we have that technology?
Yeah, we have that technology.
Oh, Nick, look at this. Look at our ingots just flying across the screen, man.
God, this is what we need. I like the rogue new way of doing it as well. Like we ain't done pretty pipes before, right?
No, we've not.
I love doing
it's been so long
pipes.
as well. Like, Minecraft has come so far, and people, have probably rightly, or mods, I should say, have rightly come to the conclusion that having, items moving in the world like this is very laggy and not good for performance.
Yeah.
A lot of the modern pipes, you don't even see the items, right?
Exactly.
But I mean, I love it,
put
man.
a piece of steak in the low filter module. I'm hoping no steak comes out of any of these crafters anytime soon. So hopefully that works.
Okay, so in that case, we should be able to, any extraction done over here should also make its way. Yeah, look, everything's coming out, Nick. It's all going in the right way. They're even pairing up. Look at this little pairs of like golden lead, because they kind of, when they get to this point, they kind of combine.
Yeah, they're like ingot pairs, Isaac.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Oh, I like it,
little
man.
couples are going across. I love it.
And, eventually we can have like, maybe another pipe. If we get a quarry or something, we can have like redstone or whatever coming in the other way.
The other side, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. A bit of symmetry, but, a bit of asymmetry too. I love it.
Exactly. And then like over here, you've got like stuff coming in, like the ores coming into there. We can have that run from wherever that comes from. And, we can make it all work, man. We can make it all work. I dig it.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
It is. Oh, well, Nick, I think that's probably a good place for us to wrap up the Enigmatica portion of today's stream there.